this is the solution to the first of the Czechoslovakian 19th century problems, white to checkmate in 3 moves. Did you have any success finding the key move? Well, you have to understand here what you want to do, and that will give you the key move. What you want to do is you want to get your queen to e3. And so, to cut a long story short, you play here. This is the only move to do it. Now, like I say, you're threatening that. And what would he do on his next move? Well, he'd only have this. And can you see the rejoinder? Yes. And that will be checkmate. So that is the premise on which we will attempt to solve this problem. So the point is, if white can get his queen to e3, that line cannot be stopped. So he must prevent white from getting to e3. There are only 2 moves to do it, and they're both with black's dark squared bishop for obvious reasons. That is the first one. So how do we deal with this? We play here, and then just take a look at that. We're letting him capture that knight again. And what do we do then? Well, this time we're crafty. We play here, and just take a look at that. That is a really neat conclusion to this first part of the problem. That's checkmate. So that doesn't work. So putting this back, the only other move that he has in that position, that's right, he plays to here. Now this time, taking the bishop won't do. Check that out for yourselves. What we'll do here, can you see it? Well, this is really quite interesting because he goes here. Now, black has a choice of 2 moves. If he goes here, then white goes here. And if you notice, the position of white's knight here is covering c4 and e4, which would otherwise be flight squares. So, where does he go? Well, he has to go here. And then, that's right, queen to here. And that is checkmate. And like I said in the first short, black self-blocked twice. He self-blocked here, which would otherwise be a flight square if the bishop weren't there. And if you recall, when he took over here, he self-blocked on g5. Very interesting studies indeed from Czechoslovakia. Watch out for the second one.